Good morning, everyone. The sun is shining, the tank is clean, and we are getting out of here. Okay, that's from Finding Nemo, but it is day 2 of AADE. I can see the conference center right over there. I'm now all ready for the day, so I think I'm gonna head out, and I will catch you guys there, I guess. Business attire? Also, I was pretty sure the sun was broken this morning because when I got up it was still dark and I thought it was going to be light at 6 a.m. so I left all my blinds open so that I could have the lightness, and it didn't happen. But then I got to watch the sunrise, so that was cool. Look, Nova Nordisk is doing a little run. Okay, so I found one building, but I think it's just the booths and stuff. I think the actual stuff is up here, hopefully, but I really have no idea where I'm going. Lol. I really hope that this is the way. I think I did pass. I think that was the concourse. Oh well. I think I found it. Let's go.
The DOC RX, the role of social media in managing type 1 and type 2 diabetes. I'm Davida Kruger, and I'm just here to introduce this illustrious panel.
So the technology that stands, so if we're familiar with the Dexcom, and usually
You gave them permission to have access.
no, my mom hacked in because she's crazy, but my husband, I'm an adult. So
Alright, so I just finished 2 sessions. The first one was just a general session where we learned about like what the AADE has been doing this year, and we learned about differences in diabetes education now compared to in the 20th century. And there was also some awards given. And then I went to one about the diabetes online social community, which was really, really good. It was like all about kind of what I'm doing in a way, and a bunch of people are doing about sharing your diabetes story online and what it's like to connect with other people, and it was really awesome. Carrie Sparling was there, who is my favorite diabetes blogger, so that was cool to see her in real life. Actually really bizarre to see her in real life, and there was a bunch of other bloggers there that I also recognized, and so I had a lot of fun. That was the one I was most looking forward to, and it was just so applicable and so awesome. So that's what those clips were from. I'm headed to lunch now with a rep from Asante, and I'll catch up with you guys later. And it's really humid today, but so pretty. Oh. And we're back in the hotel room. So I don't know if I mentioned earlier, Carrie Sparling, her blog is called Six and Tell Me. So if you're interested in like, what blog is it, Danica, that's the blog. But just got back from lunch. It was really good. Basically, Asante is just looking for a couple of people to bounce ideas off of and just kind of have a voice for diabetics and what they actually want in a pump, and so we just kind of talked about that. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back to the conference, and there's gonna be a raffle pretty soon, I just realized, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna try for that. And I also wanted to show you the badge they gave me. I'm gonna cover up pretty much all my information, but it's like a wallet thing. Open it up, it's like legitimately a wallet, and you wear it around your neck. But they gave us free meal coupons, and this is the raffle ticket, and it's at $150. And what time is it? It's 1:34, and that's my mom. Isn't she awesome? She's wearing an American flag sweater, and she has a microbrew. She's amazing. So that is the plan for now, and I'm gonna go back. Oh, there was a quick clip of the different stations. They have this whole exhibit area, and so I've been kind of exploring that, and I'm ready to go back and see more of it because there's so many booths, and they're so big, and there's a giant glucose meter tester thingy. Crazy. So this is my view right now. Isn't it beautiful? Basically, we have a little bit of a break right now, and so I'm just sitting outside because it's gorgeous Florida weather, and it's crazy. I've already seen 2 people from the Students with Diabetes conference that I went to last year, and so it's just so cool how small the diabetes community really is. Like, I don't know, like you can go to a diabetes conference and see people you know, even if you live in completely different states, and it's insane. So I've already seen 2 people I know. I've recognized faces that are bloggers from the online diabetes community, like I said before, and it's just super cool to be at this conference by myself and to see people I know. It's insane. Diabetes community, we're tight-knit. So yeah, just taking a little bit of break by the water, and then after this I'm going to another session. Ah, Florida crocodile! Run! I'd also like it to be known that I completely color coordinated with AADE. All their stuff has been this awesome pink color, and I wore pink shoes and a pink top, so I knew. This is the list of events for Friday, and I'm gonna go to Engaging Emerging Adults. I do want to eventually work with pediatrics, and so I thought that could be helpful, and it sounded the most interesting for that time slot. So here we go. It's a lizard! Oh my gosh! Oh, I scared it. Florida is just beautiful. I can't even. This is picture perfect. Really, Florida? You gotta be so pretty. Like, there's a full-on butterfly just chilling. Totally thought he was fake. Research stuff. Posters. That's where I am. I'm trying to be quiet. That's totally my picture. The heart. So it was a little bit funny going to the Emerging Adults one session because I am still considered an emerging adult. Obviously, I'm 22. So still, though, it was really interesting. They talked a lot about like support groups and diabetes camps and really transitioning patients to taking care of themselves rather than their parents taking care of them, which is really great, and just talking about big life changes at that stage, like, you know, maybe you start drinking or you start, you know, getting your own prescriptions and just different life changes like that, starting romantic relationships and all of that. So that was really good. Now I am going to an ice bar. It is, I think, the biggest ice bar in the world? No, in the US, I think. Basically, it's a bar and it's made of ice, and they give you big coats, I guess, and let you go in there, and I don't know. We'll see. But I came back to the hotel real quick to hopefully freshen up a little bit, feeling a little bit gross, but gonna go to that and then try to rush to a session on CGM and insulin pump integration. It does start at 5:30 and the ice bar is at 5. But I'm gonna try to just go late to the second thing. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a snippet of the ice bar so you can see it. I'm really curious as to what it's like. It's upside down. My oh my, and here we are again in the hotel. So, where did you see me last? Probably at the ice bar. So the ice bar was so much fun. It was so cool. Like, Asante had rented out, I don't know, rented is the right word, pretty much the whole thing. There was Asante everywhere, and you're supposed to go to different stations and see what was there. So you could design your own snap pump because they have this customizable feature where you can pick different colors and accents for your pump, and then they make it for you exactly how you want it, and so you got to do that for fun. Obviously they didn't make it for you right there though, and then you got to try snapping together a pump and you know, putting the vial of insulin in and showing how quick it was, and literally it was so quick. Like, it took like 2 seconds to fill the cartridge because they're pre-filled. You just pop it in, it primes it for you, and then you snap it together and you're done. And it was really cool to like actually see it in real life and try it out. And then they had a free snap drink, which I tried, and then obviously the ice part of it, so that was all normal. And they had people, oh my gosh, so fancy. They have these people in tuxes carrying around hors d'oeuvres. I felt like the height of luxury. But then you go into the ice part. In the ice part of the ice bar, they give you a coat and gloves, which you saw, I'm sure. And yeah, they give you a drink in ice. And it's cold in there, but it's so fun. In a way, it's like, it was weird. It was cute and cozy in there, even though it's freezing and made of ice, just because of the way it was set up. It was really sweet. And then I rushed on over to go, oh gosh, I tried to go to this session on CGM integration, and there's 2 places, actually 3 places with the same name but different letters, and I didn't realize that, and I thought I was late. I was late, and so I kind of just rushed into one, and it was the wrong one. But I got a free USB stick, so that was fun. They handed me that, and I was like, oh, this must be the right one. Technology, USB sticks, totally. I don't know. But it ended up being about type 2 diabetes, this certain medication. But I mean, it's still helpful, even though it's not my particular interest. It will be helpful as a CDE eventually, so that was still good. I got free dinner. That's the thing. By the time I realized, otherwise I would have just left, you know, and I would have gone to the right one. But I had literally got food, sat down near the front, mind you, so that I could pay attention, and sat down, and I realized it was the wrong one, and I'm like, I'm not going to leave now that I got food and sat down. I'm not going to leave right after I eat because that looks trashy, so I stayed for the whole thing, but that's okay. Then I went for a little bit of a walk to look around before it got dark, and then I came back here, and I'm actually low right now, so I'm going to go on a quest for chocolate tonight, so we'll see what I turn up. I feel like I should clarify, I did already have a snack, but I am craving chocolate, and I was just low, so I'm going to go for it. Oh, and crazy, I was standing outside and I saw that bird. I think I took a picture of it or put a video or something, and I just like talking to the person next to me about it, and it turns out she was from my hometown, and it was crazy. So she gave me her business card. People are big fans of giving out business cards at conferences. It's awesome, and kind of funny. But yeah, so I can contact her in the future, which would be really cool. And then also at the ice bar, I was talking to this person, and we talked a lot about my name because I introduced myself, and she was trying to figure out where she heard that name before, and like she's like, oh, I think I had a coworker that had a similar name or something. And then eventually I ended up mentioning that I make YouTube videos, just because we were talking about like how I got here and stuff to the conference, which was through Asante, because I make YouTube videos. And she was like, oh, I think I've seen your videos. And I was like, Diabetic Danica? And she was like, yes, I totally have. So that was crazy. And actually that happened twice at the ice bar, kind of, because another person, obviously from Asante, who I hadn't actually met yet, was like, oh, Danica. And I was like, that's me. So that was bizarre and fun. No joke, I'm on the 23rd floor, and it's so high up that every time my ears pop going up the elevator. It's ridiculous. I did it! Oh, got my chocolate. So that's gonna be it for today. What a full, awesome, amazing, diabetes-filled day it was. And I will catch you tomorrow for my last day here at AADE 2014. Bye.